Hello, 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 hello. Wonderful good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the 6th week of the PvP League. My name, as usual, Celti, and I'll be your host today. And once again, today I'm going to be alone, but that's all right. If we keep the chat up like last week, which it was a tremendous amount of fun how active you guys were last week. So let's hope that you're going to be active this week as well. And I'm sure sooner or later we'll have a visit from Achim himself. And who knows, a couple of codes here and there. That's because I know that's what you guys love. So let's see. Hello, Meatless. Hello, Namika. How are you two doing today? I hope you had a great weekend so far. Or, well, so far, I mean, weekend's pretty much over at this point, but let's have a look at the ranking real quick so we can have a look at what was going on last week. And I believe that's gonna be this. Yes, sir. Right, so if we look at the ranking, we still have Hank at the top, followed by Goldworthy and Yarim, so not much has changed. I believe it was pretty much the same thing for the entire last week. So nothing much has changed. And we have Ragusan, who's slowly but surely creeping up the ranks. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can even go further than that. Because remember, we have the 6th week. So we are pretty much on halftime when it comes to this season. Because I believe this season is going to have either... it was 11 or 12 weeks, which means either way we are halfway through, which means that, well, anything can still happen, really. Nothing's decided yet, but at the same time, it surely, slowly but surely is getting to the point where you have to either make your move now or it's going to be too late to get up there in the ranks for this season. It feels like a spawn weekend for me. I'm just doing spawns. Right, so I guess that is a friendly reminder, which I'm going to be saying at the end of today's stream as well. Right after today's PvP League, there will be a spawn event, I believe, on both servers. So just that you guys are ready for it right after the PvP League spawn event. Now, I'm not sure what level range it is going to be. Let me have a look real quick for that. 90 plus, right. You'll start with Bergroon, obviously, because they are probably going to be done with today's PvP League by the time Lux Plena reaches the second round, half of the second round probably. They're already going to be done. So let's see how that goes. And looks like they are already gathering the name for the first round. So let's see how long that takes. I can see quite a few people on here today again. And it seems like the ice dress is in fact very popular, which that's nice to see because it's a beautiful dress. We have NLS over here, a gladiator. I believe we haven't really seen NLS play in the PvP League, so seeing him here today, I hope he's going to participate because I absolutely love seeing gladiators. I have to say that. Not sure, I guess we got 23 people participating. Kind of 23 is a lot. Especially for Bergroon, but even for Lux Plena, 23 is a lot. It's not a bad number at all. Kind of surprising to see that more and more people are joining as the season is progressing, but at the same time, it's not really surprising because I feel like while this PvP League is going on, that's when a lot of attention is being drawn to it. Glads are fun too. Too bad that they are not very good. What exactly, Meatless? What exactly do you think about gladiators is not good? Because quite honestly, I would say the opposite. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Dowa. The only thing I can say is stay in the chat and keep an eye on the chat, and who knows what can happen today. Namika, what a spoiler. Oh, pet attacking as well. You gotta say, those pets, I know people don't like pets, but they're so adorable. Look at that. Look at how adorable this pet is. Just repeated your words. Unbelievable. See, I can tell you, right? At this moment, Bergrun is probably already in like the 4th match of the first round. And here, they're still gathering the names. Right, looks like we can start this round. Let's see. Yep. And we have the first fight, which is gonna be Zeya versus Rain. If they appear, of course, because none of them seem to be here. Oh, there is Rain. So we're just waiting for Zeya, who is here, in fact. But, yeah, there we go. So we have a Magic Knight versus a Priest. It just seems to me that if the class was more or less equal to the others, we would have more representation in top spots. When it comes to gladiators, the fact is that we do not see a lot of gladiators in the PvP League. But, you know, that's not to say they're weak. It's the same with the priests. I believe we do not see a lot of priests in the top places, but that's just because there aren't a lot of priesters participating. There are quite a lot of nobles. But, you know, I wouldn't take the PvP League as a representation of how well or how bad a class is, because there's so many different factors, and, you know, 1v1 is just one aspect of a class, one single aspect. That being said, though, I don't know what Chiwa is doing here, a little bit in the fighting spot, but Zeya is raining down on that pun was not intended. Believe me, I did not intend that pun. But what I was about to say, Zeya is raining down on Rain, but Rain is holding up very well. There is a second shade combo, but Rain survives that one too. Now, it's a matter of how well can Rain heal. Alright, there are the chains of flight. Zeya gaining some distance while Rain just sits down and regenerates a little bit. There is a crit from Zeya. No, as soon as they move, well, I can, but I have to move with them. So, sadly, I cannot just stay here and do that. But, yes, very nice trick indeed. Thank you. We unfortunately still couldn't solve the issue of having both HP bars up at the same time, because that's just a limitation of Florensia on how it works. So the best thing I can do is just keep swapping between those two. Right, Zeya just used Lure once again. There's the third shade, and questionable if Rain's gonna survive that one. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's the finisher with Lightning Shock, another Phantom Pain, and that round goes to Zeya. Zeya didn't really give Rain any chance on doing anything, really. Next up, we have Hank versus Procedure. Oh my god, these names today. Quite hard. Righty, let's go. We have another Magic Knight versus another Magic Knight. Alright, interesting. Probably gonna see a lot of mirroring then. Right, Hank starts off with Phantom Pain. Phantom Pain or Phantom Grief. Oh my god, that's quick process right there. What was that? 8 seconds? 8 seconds and Hank wins this round. Not bad, not bad. Next up, Jim Apple versus Losao. 105 Sniper versus 105 Court Magician. That's always an interesting matchup because technically speaking, a sniper should counter the noble class, but you know, it's obviously not how it works. So always interesting to see on what's gonna happen. Yep, starts off with the moving shot, there's the sniping right away, there's the pierce shot, and Losao just not taking any chances, using the lure right away, regenerating all the MP, and probably gonna see, yep, Shade coming in, and Shade missed! Unbelievable! Shade missed. Okay, that's Jim Apple's chance to do anything he wants. Now Losao is out of the ring. Nope, there he is. Speaking of teleport being the major skill of a noble, that mobility is just pure insanity. Losao coming back now, probably, yep, has Shade back up. Jim Apple has tried to use moving shot, which has worked, but Losao still got the Shade out, using this time to regenerate, playing very, very, very passive. And Jim Apple just trying to go in. Losao just keeps teleporting around, doesn't want to be included or involved in that fight whatsoever, is now probably outside of the ring. Jim Apple is guarding it, and yup, Jim Apple running in, trying to get the burst shot out, gets the moving shot out instead, but Losao uses another lure, and looks like, yeah, okay, that's the first chance, but no, he just uses the time once again to sit down and regenerate. He really does not want to be involved in this fight whatsoever. What's going now? Protection of mana, Jim Apple coming in, there's the burst shot hits, sniping. Almost out of mana. Yeah, Losao is definitely going for the draw now, teleporting away once again. And this is just, I have to say, this is just another show of example on how the teleport does really need a change to it. This mobility is just absolutely insane. He just crosses the map basically in like 3 jumps. And Jim Apple is just there. Can't really do anything. Every time Losao gets close and Jim Apple gets a chance to shoot at him, he's like, yeah, doing all he can. But Losao just then uses lure, teleports across the map, and by the time he's close enough for Jim Apple to do anything, he just, you know, does that. Just getting close to the 3-minute mark right there as Jim Apple actually asked for the time. He probably realizes too that Losao is playing for time and going for the draw. There comes the sniping from Jim Apple. Again, a lot of damage towards Losao. Oh wow, Bergrun has more today. Interesting, interesting. Yep, Losao going in with the Shade once again. Probably going to see a lure after this, but we'll see. And Jim Apple blocks of the ice with his moving shot. There comes a burst shot. And once again, Jim Apple is trying to do everything he can. Lure misses. Very bad for Losao. This is Jim Apple's opportunity to actually win this round. Yep, Losao goes in with the Shade. Doesn't have lure up yet though, probably. So Jim Apple still has the chance to do something. There's the protection of mana. Now Losao teleporting away again. There comes the sniping. And Losao is out of mana. There's the moving shot. Still out of ring. This could be an out ring. Not yet. Ooh, okay. He tried to go with the lightning shock. That didn't work. Jim Apple just used burst shot and ended this fight. That was about 4 minutes and 15 seconds. That last lure cost him the win. And if we're quite honest here, Jim Apple did deserve that win. I really don't like that way of playing of full running, to be honest. Well, you know, that's his tactic. If he feels more secure by playing that way, that's definitely a valid play tactic. Right, now we have... No, that's not the fight yet, sorry. We just probably just reset some buffs. Yeah, there's quite a lot of players today on Burgroon as well, apparently. That's pretty awesome. But as of now, we have Daniel B versus Link. Namika English, please. Sended you screens. I like that. I sended you some screens. Daniel B and Link, Link, right? It's Licken, but it's Link, are going to have fighted it. There was the VOE. Sorry, WOE, right? Oh, lightning shocked it. There's the lure. It's fun if you say it that way. Link even provided a countdown. Oh, this is amazing. I feel like Daniel B and Link are having a great time fighting. And Link just keeps going with the damage. There's the ice shields from Daniel. Block off some damage. Link teleports out of the range of Shade. Oh, and Link actually blocks off the second attempt of Shade with Lure of Incubus. And there comes the final blow. Yep, there we go. And that's a win for Link. Right, next up, we have Black Hell versus Rogerson. Black Hell already knows about it. He's waiting there. And we have 105 Magic Knight versus a Court Magician. Let's see how that goes. Just doing the final preparations. And let's have the fight begin. Right, both teleporting around. Probably, yep, there is the first attempt from Black Hell with the lure. Sorry, with the shade. Goes in. There's the fire pole. Couple Phantom Greaves. Couple Vampiric Touch. Rogerson not taking too much damage. And Black Hell really trying to push out that DPS. And it is teleporting. I can't follow this. There's a lightning shock. And Black Hell goes in with the lure. Has now time to regenerate. There's the shade. And really, Black Hell is really trying, but Rogerson, Rogerson doesn't care too much. But it could look very well for Rogerson. Real quick. No, Rogerson now comes in with the shade. There's the Wrath of Earth. What an incredible damage output. Couple crits as well. Goes with the CMK tactic. There's a fire pole. There's a lightning shock. And a couple Phantom Greaves. And oh, lure actually misses, but no, yeah, Black Hell lost. Okay. For a second, I wasn't sure if Black Hell still had like 2-3 HP left, but yep, Black Hell did lose this fight. Played very well though. Very well played from both people. That's not what I wanted. Next up, we have I'm definitely not going to read that name, but we have Katsuki Yoshimi versus, yes. Versus, oh, actually level 101. Interesting. Okay. Not that many times that we see something below level 105. Right away, Katsumi is going in. Sorry, Katsuki. And there's the Shade, there's the Rifle Verve. Ooh, actually doing quite a lot of damage. The Lightning Shock, but now I believe they already used the lure, so it's now a matter of teleporting away. There's a Burst Shot from Katsuki. There is also the Crimson Dust Bomb, and that was actually it. Very unfortunate, but wow, what incredible damage. And hello, Achim. Wonderful good afternoon to you too. And as I promised you guys, Achim is here distributing a few codes, so you better be quick and grab them before anyone else gets them. And for the next fight, we have Randall versus Jibs. Goes off with the gas bomb. Randall doesn't use sniping right away, and for a good reason, because Chips does have in fact armor of light, so using the main damage skill would be sort of a waste, I believe. So a very good call from Randall to hold off on sniping, although that gives Chips of course the opportunity to do as much damage as possible. And Randall is trying to go in and just, you know, stun and block everything off that Chips is doing. But Chips now using Touch of Death, getting a couple of attacks out, and those really hurt. But now that Chips doesn't have Armor of Light anymore, Randall goes in and uses all his damage skills. And you can see that this tactic was paying off for Randall. As now Randall just has this massive damage output capability because Armor of Light is gone. And now Chips just fighting back. This could be a very close call. There's a moving shot, doesn't get affected by it. Is Randall gonna try and get in with the burst shot? He does have the mana for it, but I think at this point he already gave up. And there's a crit, unfortunate for Randall. And even though this is an extremely close call, Chips is able to decide this fight for him. Very well played. Where we have to put the code, by the way, you can redeem the code at Florensia-online.com, sorry, /online.com/redeem. You obviously have to be logged in to get them. Exactly. Thank you very much, Achim. Next up, we have Toy Milus versus Rigaro? Rigaro? That's not a name I've seen before. Incredible. So many new names today. That is amazing. Toy Miles going in right away, not wasting any time. There's a Shield Bash, but Shield Bash doesn't work. Rigaro gets the Shade out. Look at that. Look at that. Toy Miles not even being tickled by this. Now comes the challenge, getting close, but nope, there it is. Upper slash. There's the Tornado Slash. There's a Shield Bash. And now Toy Miles has all the time in the world to do the damage. Heavy Lightning right there. Deep Slash, Spiral Slash. And Rigaro gets away just in time with the shade. Sorry, with the lure. Gets away just in time to survive that. But now obviously comes the challenging part. There is the opportunity to do damage. But what is Rigaro gonna do after this? Right, there's Toy Miles' chance. Probably gonna see, yep, there it is. Getting close. Upper slash, another Tornado Slash. There's the Deep Slash again, Spiral Slash, and that's gonna finish Rigaro off. Very well played. Incredible amount of defense from Toy Miles right there. He was just being tickled and nothing else. Next up, we have Hank versus Goldworthy. Two very well known names in the PvP League. They have been here, I believe, every single week by now. Alright, there's Hank's opportunity with the shade, and yeah, we do see a lot of nobles today. Yep, those codes are gone really, really quickly. You have to be really fast to get them. Already starting the second round on Bergrum. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That really doesn't surprise me. And Hank now coming in with the shade. Has Goldworthy down about 50% by now. Ooh, there's a crit as well. What is Goldworthy going to do now? Goldworthy goes in with the lure. Very good decision making right there. There's the shade. Oh, no, Goldworthy does use the shade to regenerate even more. And I believe Goldworthy does have the capability to sustain at least one combo of Hank, as we're probably going to see now. Yep, there we go. Hank, sorry, Goldworthy can survive. Oh, Goldworthy can survive a shade combo, but now Hank just used lure, and that probably means that by the time lure is over, Hank's gonna have enough damage output to finish off Goldworthy, but nothing's decided yet. There's a crit, okay, and there's the shade, and yeah, I mean, that's gonna be it, certainly. Yep, there we go. That crit was an incredible game saver. Fantastic. No, look at that. Okay, that was the last fight of the first round. So let's refresh the ranking and let's see what's going on right there. We have Hank, Goldworthy, Yarim, nothing has changed. Rogerson, nothing has changed. I won Black Hell, Vinkoof. I believe everything is still the same. So in that regards, nothing too dramatic, and we can still obviously say incredible performance from Hank with 18 wins and 0 losses. That's a win on every fight in every week 3 times. Incredible. Really, really incredible right there. So as this first round is over, they're gonna now be gathering another set of people. Probably gonna be mostly the same. And yeah, so the code word is Love Celtic. Thank you very much, Rogerson. I do appreciate that. Yeah, Bergrun has quite a lot of people today with 26 participants. That's an incredible number. Very, very nice to see that indeed. I'm just getting a sip of my coffee, and I'm getting ready for the second round. Righty. So, how have you guys been so far? How much do you guys like the last update that we did with the performance? Or well, I don't want to say performance increase, but I want to say fixes of the crashes. Are you still enjoying it? Are you still having the stability? Are there any issues that have creeped up since then that we haven't heard of yet? Which I don't believe so. I think from what I know, everything is still completely fine. So how's your guys' experience been? I feel like everything has just been way more stable since the last patch, which is incredible. No, probably Lux Plena is still gonna finish after Bergrun. So I don't think you're gonna have to start on Lux Plena first. And Rogerson is just really, really quick at gathering the names. And Achim just cannot stop distributing codes today. Wow. So many codes today. You guys better be here and staring at the chat all the time. Also, while everyone is here, if you haven't read it already on the Discord, we have made a couple of changes in regards to account security. You will now be notified when your email and or password gets changed. You will get an email notification just so that you know what is going on. And of course, if anything changes, if you receive the password or email change notification without you having actually done something, then you would obviously immediately contact the support and the case will be looked into. But that's just something that we added as of today to make everything a little bit more secure, and so that you always stay on top of what is going on with your account. And we hope that we can add even further of those measurements in the future. I'm too slow? Yeah, those codes are gone really quick. You have to be a master of Control C and Control V to be able to get these codes. Right, it looks like they are about done. Namika is secretly getting all the codes. Oh. Did I just completely miss it? Yeah. Alright. We already have the first fight. I completely missed that one. I thought they were just training, but it's actually Rain versus Goldworthy. Okay, my bad, sorry. Rogerson, I'm used to you guys being very slow. And now you're so fast, I can't even keep up. Oh, that's incredible. Right, and looking very good for Goldworthy, but look at that. They're both just so tanky. No, but I didn't use a single code so far, neither today nor on another day. That was obviously a joke, Amika. We all know that you do not use these codes. Let's beat Bergrun. Oh, Ragasan wants to beat Bergrun today. Okay, okay. Better be quick then. Right, today's match limit is 3.5 minutes, not 5 minutes, is it? No, it's obviously 5 minutes. They're gonna change that. The PvP league will last 1 minute max. No, that'd be too soon. That'd be too short. Yeah, I feel like 5 minutes is a perfect time for a match. I wanted to be happy before I start to spawn some Cerberus right into the crowd. Oh yeah, that's always a fun thing. And Rain very close to dying then, but gets the heals out. And Goldworthy just going in, continuing to bash down on Rain with all the sweet damage. And Rain with Armor of White does actually survive quite. It's just incredible how tanky they are. And at the same time, Rain is very tanky, but doesn't really have the capability to strike back to Goldworthy. So even though Rain can heal a lot and all that, it's a matter of can they heal themselves quick enough and for long enough. And it looks like Goldworthy with the Shade is going to finally have the damage to... Yep, there we go. And Goldworthy wins this round with the Shade and with the damage output. Very nice. Achim, what happened about the MK Temptation rework? The Temptation rework is still something we're looking into. And obviously, as soon as we find a solution, as soon as we find a way to make Temptation, I don't want to say good because it is good, but we know about the issues. We will obviously let you guys know when we find a solution. And now we have the name that I cannot speak, not say rather, versus Syncflow, and looks like this is going to be a rather quick match. Oh, never mind. No, Syncflow does strike back. There's the burst shot shooting Nova, and yep, there's also the Crimson Dust, Gunkata. Now they can't really do anything. The gas bomb did hit, in fact, so that was quick enough. There's a quick shot. And obviously now trying to teleport away. There's... Oh, okay. Syncflow blocks off the shade. There's another burst shot. Burst shot, yep, works actually. And wow, incredible. Syncflow wins that round. I did not see that coming. Main problem with Temptation is when you crash or DC, all your pets is gone. You need to wait 20 minutes to get another 3 pets. Yeah, we know about that, Spring Song. We do know about that. And like I said, as soon as we find a solution for this, we will let you guys know. And obviously, as soon as we find a working solution, we will let you guys know. So keep your eyes open and always look in the preview, because every time we do have something to share in the preview, we will do. Next up, we have Hank versus Katsuki Yoshimi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. There's the shot from Katsuki, his moving shot. And Hank just going in with the Phantom Grief. That's probably gonna be enough even. There's the Shade. Just another few Phantom Griefs. There's a Vampiric Touch just for safety measures. There's the Ice Shield, but that is going to be enough. And Hank wins after just 21 seconds. Really, really quick today. Unbelievable. Next up, we have Randall versus Procedure. Procedure? It's Procedure. Well, I think we can agree on that. So, level 100 MK versus Randall, who is a 105 sniper. I guess Bergrun and Luxplaner will be done kinda at the same time. Wow. Oh, what? I did Namika. Because of you, I was looking in the chat and I missed the fight. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Next up, Losao versus Matoni. Matoni? Matoni. So many new names. That's fantastic. Ragason alone versus 3 moderates. Yeah, you can do that, Ragason. French power, let's go. Right, Losao probably just played on time a little bit until Armor of Light runs out, as we're usually, you know, as we usually know. And I believe that was almost a ring out just then. Yep, so Losao still just trying to keep Matoni on distance, which seems to be working. I would join Lux, but actually I wanted to do the spawn right after the Bergrun leak. Yeah, you can, however you want to do that, Namika, just let me know so I can announce it to the people. And there's Losao with the Shade, and Matoni doesn't have... Yep, doesn't have Armor of Light. A lot of damage that rains down, and Losao decides this fight for himself. Very nice play. Next up, Black Hell versus Ships. It is so fast today. I don't even have time to breathe or drink my tasteful coffee. My coffee is getting cold, guys. I guess Luxplaner has to wait after the league. Alright. Tell me if you need a break. Nah, Rogerson. I'm good. Thank you. Let's go on. It's very interesting today. I don't know what it is, but the fights today are very interesting. Really quick, but very interesting. There's Chips with the slow and the root. Goes in with the touch of death. Black Hell coming in now with the lightning shock. Trying to shade. Doesn't work. There's the Shade. And now Black Hell gonna try and do damage. Although Jib still has the Armor of Light. So can't really do too much about it. But Armor of Light is probably going to run out any second now. There's the lure. Yeah, gives Black Hell plenty of time to regenerate. And as it's already tradition, can we just acknowledge that at some point, Lure of Incubus was 30 seconds duration? That's just, you guys know it by now. I have to mention that every time. This is just still incredible to me. Right, now Black Hell playing on distance. I think you say that every Sunday at the same hour. You know, Rogiston, I think so too, actually. I always say like around the half of the second round. Around that time is every time I say it. It's just, we have to acknowledge this fact. This is something that is part of the Florensia history, and we should not forget about it. Lure of Incubus was 30 seconds at some point. We need to acknowledge that. You must write it in the skill description. Yes, that is a fantastic idea. I'll do that right for the next patch. How does that sound? Just like in brackets, we write, this skill at some point was 30 seconds. It used to be 30 seconds. Perfect. Perfect. Right, and meanwhile, Chips is out of mana. Black Hell still has some mana, but is low on HP. How is this gonna end? Yo, okay, so Black Hell does win this round, but it was a very close fight indeed, and a very interesting one as well. Next up, we have Rogerson versus Hugaline. Let's see how that one goes. Yeah, please keep out of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Hugalina starts off with the Shade. Did it? No, Shade did work, okay. There's the Fire Pole. Couple Phantom Greaves. Right now teleporting away. I think Hugalina still has lore. Doesn't use it yet though. Rogerson not attacking as for the ring out. But yep, there is the lore. And I believe that Hugalina is now going to have the time. Yep, there's a Shade. That's exactly what I was going for. And there's the second round of damage. And Hugalina does have the damage output, we have to say. There's a lot of damage. And now it's Rogerson's turn. There comes the Shade from Rogerson. There's Fire Pole, Breath of Earth. Looks like Hugalina is on a HP build, so very, very tanky. Isn't that name pronounced like huge line? I don't know. Could be. But I really don't know. I pronounce it the way I think it is, and obviously, if those people correct me, then I will try and pronounce it that way. But there's so many names, and prime example is Lichten. How do you say it? Do you say Lichten, Lichten? And I just said, okay, we're gonna call it Link. Actually, it was Iceflux who said Link, and then I just follow with it. Right, next up we have Riga Rowe versus Jim Apple. Let me just have a sip of my water real quick. Righty. Right, Jim Apple starting off with the moving shot. Yep, there is the Shade, Fire Pole, couple Phantom Greaves, the Lightning Shock, How's that called again? Ice ball. And yep, there's the lure. Okay. I believe Jim Apples did get the sniping out, and ouch, that hurt. But let's see how it goes on. Okay, Rigoro does actually miss the timing. Jim Apple going in. Yep, there's another stun. Quick shot. And there's a moving shot. Shooting Nova, and Rigoro has by now the shade up. It's gonna use that time to regenerate. Okay. There's a moving shot once again. There's a burst shot coming in. Sniping. And that's it. GG. Well played indeed from Jim Apples. Jim Apple, not Apples. Next up, we have Zaya versus Toy Milos. Ho ho ho, Gladiator. How you like them apples? I remember there was a trend. No, not a trend, but there was a video a couple years ago. That was like, oh man, was that like about 10 years ago? Where it was like called Hey Apples, and it was just like an orange, I think, just saying Hey Apples like 10 minutes. Right, Toy Man is not trying to get in close once again. Yep, there's the Bloodthirst. Tornado Slash, Shield Bash. And hefty auto attack. Another hefty attack. Oh, 3 hefty auto attack. Spiral Slash. And? No. They are still alive? Oh, the animation was cancelled. Okay, so Toy Miles wins this round. The win or lose animation was cancelled, I believe. And we have Link versus Daniel B. We have Daniel B. Where is Link? The invisible Link is there. Oh, okay. So Hugalina did send me a DM saying, no, Hugalina, how I pronounce it was correct. So it is Hugalina, actually. I just got the confirmation from Hugalina. Three, 2, 1, and go. Link starts off with the lightning shock. Yep, there's the shade. Ooh, Raffle Verve coming in. Lots and lots of damage. On a lightning shock. Link getting ready with protection of mana, teleporting away. Daniel B coming with the shade. Sorry, lure. Trying to regenerate now. Coming in probably. Yep, there's a shade. Fire pole. Wrath of Earth. Ice bomb. No, actually it's not ice bomb. It is ice thorn. The other one is the ice bomb. Teleporting away from the shade. Now comes the fire pole from Link. Fire pole back from Daniel B. Teleporting around. So Link has had enough. Uses the lure. Just generating. And there is the shade. Wrath of Earth. Fire pole. Ooh, almost. Yeah, there's the protection of mana, but that was enough from Link. And Daniel B is down. Link wins this round. And I believe if we can trust Rogerson's word, that was the last fight for this round. Okay, so if you want to participate in the next round, it's gonna be Lux Better as the code, and we're gonna have a look at the ranking. Let's refresh real quick. And we still have Hank with incredible 19 wins on the first spot, followed by Goldworthy, Yorim Yorim, Rogerson, Black Hell, and I won. And not sure if I1 just creeped up or not, but everything still looks pretty much the same. So we're nearing the third round now. How is it looking on Bergroon? Wow! Incredible! Bergroon is still in the second round, and Lux Plena is almost starting with the third round. That's a first. I don't think that has ever happened before. Which just goes to show how many more people are participating this time on Bergroon, which is incredible. It is fantastic. Still have 7. Wow, still have 7 fights to go. Incredible. Right, so let me get ready for the third round. Then I'm ready. High performance, max efficiency. We had 20 people in the second round. That's a lot. What's the record, Rogerson? Do you know any number on what's the record of how many people participated in a single round? I believe it was like, from what I remember, it was about 32? Something like that? 30 plus? Yeah, I believe we once reached over 30. It was like 32, 33, something like that, I believe. And in the round, I think the round went on for like, yeah, I believe like 50 minutes or something for one single round. And while we're talking here, Rogerson almost has all the names ready already. Good English today. Alright, getting ready. Yep, and we're starting with the third round. Alright, now I get the data. I was about to say, Rogerson, you forgot something, but I did get the data. Perfect. We have Seiya versus Daniel B. I hope so, Namika. We all hope that you'll get a new record. Right, there's... Ooh, okay. Daniel B was a bit quicker with the shade right there. The Breath of Verve. Ice Thorn. Ice Ball. Lightning Shock. There comes the Fire Pole, and they are probably going to strike back any second now with the shade. Oh, trying to get behind. Yep, there's the shade. It's a Fire Pole. Lightning Shock. Couple Phantom Greaves. High DPS. Very high DPS. Oh, Lure actually misses. Daniel B comes back with the shade. Very unfortunate. It's the Wrath of Verve. There's the Ice Storm coming in. What's he gonna do? Yep, okay, there's the Lure of Incubus. Now gets a little bit of time to regenerate. Not a lot though, not a lot. So, critical. Is the shade up? No, shade's not up, so he's teleporting away. Zaya trying to get after him. Oh my god, he's teleporting. It's crazy. What is Daniel B doing? Oh, there's the shade from Zaya. Oh, crit. That hurt. That really hurt. And that's gonna be it. That was, I think, a 4.2k crit. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And Zaya wins this round. Next up, we have Jibs versus Hugeline. Rogerson making a few threats towards Hugaline. Five rounds missing for the second round still, Namika, right? Okay. She's one of the second guild masters of my guild. I must help her focus in. Well, how about you try the nice approach, Rogerson? You go like, yes, you can do that. I believe in you. You know? I mean, look at that. Armor of Light just, 58% of the damage just goes into the void. And still, Hugaline is trying to bash in on chips. Alright, Chips now striking back with Touch of Death. Oh, ouch. Okay, Hugaline can save themselves with Lore, but that was 2 hits. Over 50% HP. That really hurt. Now Hugaline is striking back with the combo. There's the Fire Pole, there's Phantom Greaves, a couple of them. Chips now did run out of Armor of Light. So it's receiving substantially more damage, and you can see that in the damage. Chips now striking back with another set of Touch of Death. Does he hit? Yes, he hits. 4.2k per hit. That's just incredible. Hugaline now going in with the Vampiric Touch, now teleporting away. One more hit, and that's it for Hugaline. One more hit while Touch of Death is there. But no, okay, Hugaline now once again with the Shade. Has the time to maybe regenerate a bit. Yeah, okay. What is Chips gonna do though? There is the Lore hits this time, so that gives Hugaline another 12 seconds to regenerate. This is just a cat and mouse play at this point. Do we see another Touch of Death? Yep, there it is. And there is the Lightning Shock, Shade, Fire Pole. Vampiric Touch, Phantom Greave, another Phantom Greave, another Phantom Greave, more Phantom Greave. We all love Phantom Greave. Yes, we really do. We want to see Phantom Greave and nothing else. There's a Lightning Shock, another Vampiric Touch, getting very close. Chips now again with, not Lightning Shock, but with Chain of Light. There's a Touch of Death. Misses again. Hits this time. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? I don't see anything. Oh, wow. Wow. That was 2 misses, right? After Chips hit the Touch of Death, he missed twice. And that just was that was the win for Hugaline. Those 2 misses, that's what got Hugaline the win. Very well played. Wow. I'm telling you, very interesting fights today. Next up, we have... Is it 2 danger for something? 2 for danger versus Gym Apples? Is the fight over? I just sneezed once and then I looked back and what? Not even Rogerson got it. Jim Apple wins. I just sneezed once and the fight was over, literally. That's all I did. I just sneezed once. Oh, that was too quick. Thank you, Namika. Oh my god. Right, we have Rogerson himself versus Procedor. Right, teleport tactic. Who's gonna be first? There's the Lore. Lore misses. Gives already an advantage to Rogerson. Rogerson teleports out of the range of Shade. Gets the Shade in first. There's Fire Pole. Wrath of Earth, and I do believe that was it already. Right, very well played. Next up, we have Randall versus Goldworthy. Haven't we seen Randall versus Goldworthy like 29 times already? Is that just my imagination? I feel like they're fighting each other every week. $30, right? Yeah, it's gotta be 30 times by now. Right, Randall starts off with moving shot, tries to get in closer, doesn't work. There's sniping, but Goldworthy strikes back with Shade, Fire Pole, Phantom Grief, Vampiric Touch, and we really do love Phantom Grief. Another Vampiric Touch. There's a crit. Sorry, no, not crit, but I believe that was Lightning Shock. There's Moving Shot. And a couple of skills from the snipers that I do not know yet because I always forget the names, but there's Aimed Shots. Another Moving Shot. Probably trying to get close for... Yeah, probably Randall was trying to get close for Burst Shot, but that didn't work because Goldworthy used Lure. There's a sniping with a crit included. Phantom Grief. What is Goldworthy's plan now? Trying to get away. Ooh, quick shot with a crit. The moving shot. Protected by Balance Up. Getting very, very low. Very thin ice for Goldworthy. There's another moving shot. And next up, Gas Bomb. And that was it. Randall wins this round. Righty. Next up, we have Riga Row versus Black Hell. We have Black Hell. Where is Riga Row? There they are. That is a Magic Knight versus a Magic Knight. Probably gonna see a lot of mirroring this time. Where... Oh my god, there they are. Hey, Black Hell is first in the queue with Shade. Goes in with a lot of Phantom Grief. There's a Lightning Shock. Rigaro did the right thing, strikes back with Lure of Incubus. Like going in again with the Lightning Shock. There's Shade. Oh! Rigaro is able to block Shade with the Lightning Shock. Gets the Shade out instead. Himself instead uses it to regenerate. Miscalculated the timing probably. Now it's Black Hell's turn once again with the Shade. And it's just a back and forth of Shade. There's a Fire Pole. Couple Phantom Grief, and that's it. Black Hell wins this round. Oh, okay. Very interesting matchup this time. We have Link versus Toy Milos. Now, if I had to bet my money, I would probably say Link. But Toy Milos is a strong opponent. If Toy Milos gets you, he hits like a truck. So we'll see. 3 PvPs missing on Lux Player. Meanwhile, round 3 on Bergrun didn't even start. Wow. Are you sure you don't want to start off with Lux Player first, Namika, then? Right away, Toy Milos is able to close the gap, but there comes the Shade from Link. And a lot of defense from Toy Miles there. Barely gets any damage, so I can see that this fight could potentially be a longer one. Woo! We see Berserk, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, come on, Link. Come on, we all want to see Berserk in action. Come on. There we go. 3.4k, 5.6k. Really hits like a truck. Right, there's Raffleverve. Firepole. With a crit as well. Another Fireball, Lightning Shock. Now it's Toy Miles' turn again. Link trying to keep this on distance. There's a Shield Bash. Shield Bash doesn't work. Right, Toy Miles doing the right thing. Toy Miles actually tricked Link. Unbelievable. Did you see that? Did you see that 200 IQ play that Toy Miles did? Did you guys just see what he did? That was incredibly smart. He ran away and knew that Link would actually teleport. And then once he knew that Link would teleport, he turned around and was right there where Link teleported. That was a really smart move. Did that make any sense? Right, there's the Raffleverve. Oh, okay. Bloodthirst did work, but nothing happened after that. And looks like Link is going to have the upper hand on this fight. There's the shade. Meanwhile, Toy Miles is asking something, I believe. I cannot speak Turkish, unfortunately. Halftime for this round. Turkish rant. Okay. I hope everything's clean though, because we don't tolerate. We don't want to have anything. You know. Right, 3 minutes in, and Link wins this fight. Next up, we have Henk versus Losau. And I can feel that my voice is slowly but surely getting a bit rough, so good thing if this PvP league ends in a bit. Look at them just running in circles. Right, Losau did the first move with what's oh, okay. The first move with Lure. There's the Shade. Firepole. Fireball, Breath of the Verve. Fireball once again. There's a protection of mana, just in case. Oh, is that still in the ring? That is the question. Is that still in the ring? Looks like, yep, it's still inside the ring. Very lucky for... No! No, it was outside. Okay. Henk wins this round by outringing his opponent. Right. Yeah, not the first time that we see that happen. That's rule number 1. Don't go outside of the ring when you're fighting a noble. We all know about lore, you know, and Shade, of course. Next up, we have Mattoni versus Hugaline. Is that an Italian name, Mattoni? Am I saying that right? Do I need to pronounce that with an Italian flair? Or is it just Mattoni? Mattoni. Mattoni. How do you pronounce that? Yes, but she's German. Oh, so I need to pronounce it German. Mattoni. Isn't that like the internet meme that's going around? Where people keep saying words in other languages and then they switch to German and they just make it sound as if German is the roughest language on this earth. on this planet, on this earth. German, all I can say, German is a beautiful language. No, don't come with that butterfly example, Rogerson. Oh, Galine, come on. Yeah, okay, Matoni didn't have armor of light. I don't know why. Yeah, big F. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're done with this week's PvP League. Before Bergrud. I cannot believe this. Right, so before you guys all leave, we are having a spawn event later today. I believe Namika is going to start off with Bergrun first, but Lux Plena will have an event later on, so keep that in mind. German is cool, but has some unnecessarily long words. Yes and no. The thing is with German, you can combine multiple words to form basically a new word, but it's not necessarily a new word. It's like you're trying to say, okay, it's like you're trying to say the, let me think about something. The manual for a printer, right? You say the manual for the printer in English, but in German, you can make one word out of it. You can combine these words to make one word out of it. German butterfly sounds so angry. It's not angry, it's the way you say it, right? I can say butterfly angry. I can say, oh, butterfly. That sounds angry too. And I can say Schmetterling, but I can say Schmetterling. Does that sound angry? No, that sounds adorable. It's not like French or anything, but you know what, guys? Let's have a look at the ranking first, and then we can talk about Schmetterling. It doesn't sound angry either way. Hank still on the first spot with incredible 20 wins and 0 losses or draws. Wow, wow, wow. I think we already know who's going to win this season. Followed by Yarim and wow, Rogerson, congratulations. Rogerson gained another spot, now on rank 3. Congratulations. And then we have Goldworthy, Black Hell, Jim Apple, I1. So a few changes this week, a few changes. Nothing too drastic, but Rogerson, are you trying to get on the first spot this season? Or what is your goal this season? It definitely sounds angry no matter how soft you try to... No, it's not. It's not. Have you heard of printer manuals? Yeah, but I'm still saying we can make one word out of it. I can't be first, but second maybe, yeah. Second place is still incredible. And you're really, like, you're really getting up there, Rogerson. So really, congratulations to your performance. Well, happy, let me just put it that way. How do you say butterfly in your language? Probably sounds 10 times more angry than, or angrier than German. That being said, though, my voice is really, really getting rough, and it's really starting to hurt my throat to talk so much. So, papillon in French. Oh my God. So either way, thank you guys very much for being here once again. Next Sunday, same place, same time. 2L is Yon. I don't know how. What? Papillon. Papillon. Is that how you say it? Kelebek in Turkish is butterfly. Yeah, I had French for 6 years at school, Rogerson. I know a little bit about it. Just a little bit. Anyways, guys. I gotta drink a lot of water because my throat is really hurting. So I wish you all a great, can't say weekend, but Sunday evening. Thank you very much for being here. Obviously, Rogerson, thank you very much for moderating the PvP League. It was very quick today. And actually, guys, before we leave, I do believe that we have someone who is always streaming the German PvP league. So why don't we go ahead and raid them today? Let's just have a look real quick. Yep, there they are. So I would say, since we're first, we're gonna raid someone today. Let's see. There you go. Let's start the raid. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. Have a wonderful Sunday evening. And we catch each other next Sunday, same place, same time. Thank you once again. And bye-bye.
Ja. Jo, gewöhnt Akame. Jo.